Financial models. First, let's look at the compound interest formula. A equals P times the quantity 1 plus R over N, all raised to the NT power, where A represents the amount after T years. P is the principal, which is the initial amount of money invested. T is the number of years. R is the annual interest rate as a decimal. And N is the number of times a year compounded, or interest is compounded. So for example, interest that is compounded quarterly, N would be 4. Interest that's compounded daily, N would be 365. Interest that's compounded monthly, N would equal 12. So our first example, let's find the amount when $300 is invested at 12% compounded monthly after a period of 1.5 years. So here, the principal P is $300. T is 1.5 and R is 0.12. N is 12 because it's compounded monthly. Substituting into the formula, A equals 300 for P, parenthesis 1 plus R over N is 0.12 over 12, all raised to the NT, or 0.12 times 1.5 power. Here we get A is equal to 300.5377993, or $300.54. When we're dealing with money, we have a natural rounding spot of 2 places after the decimal. There's another formula for when interest is compounded continuously. This formula is A equals P times e to the RT, where A is the amount after T years, P is again the principal, R is the interest rate as a decimal, and T is the number of years, and E is the number E. So let's look at our second example. Find the amount resulting from $400 invested at 7% compounded continuously after 3 years. So this is continuously. So P is 400, R is 0.07, T is 3, and we're using A equals P times e to the RT power, where P is 400, R is 0.07, and T is 3. So substituting in and calculating, we get A is equal to 493.471224, or rounding appropriately, $493.47. Let's look at one more example. Let's work backwards and find the principal needed to get $800 after 3.5 years at 7% compounded monthly. So A this time is $800, T is 3.5, R is 0.07, N is 12, and we're using our same formula of A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT, because this is compounded monthly. So substituting in 800 for A, we don't know P, R is 0.07, N is 12, N again is 12, and T is 3.5. So here we'll divide both sides by 1 plus 0.07 over 12, all raised to the 12 times 3.5 power. I don't like to round until the very end. And here we'll calculate that P is equal to 626.6095029, or that the principal is $626.61.